Welcome back. Now, before we take a look at the day's business news, let's first take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. And in our top business story, continuing with Dubai tourism, Dubai currently boasts just under 600 hotels, offering approximately 80,500 rooms. By 2020, the Emirate is aiming to have more than 160,000 hotel rooms and accommodate 20 million tourists annually. That's according to the Department of Tourism and Commerce Marketing. On Saturday, a statement was made by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, which stated that the travel and tourism vision for 2020 is to triple its annual income to 300 billion dirhams. The announcement has encouraged the country's hospitality sector to move rapidly with projects that are under development. For the Starwood Hotels and Resorts Group, they intend to open 6 hotels in Dubai, in addition to the 14 which already exist. By 2017, the group aims to have a portfolio growth of over 60% in the UAE alone, as revealed by the Senior Vice President and Regional Director of the global hotel brand, Guido E. de Wilde, at the opening of the 9th edition of the Arabian Investment Hotel Conference.
I think we're witnessing a tremendous travel shift, and we're really at the center of it. And I think Dubai is taking full advantage of that. We see a rise in middle class. We know that over the next 20 years, another 3 billion people are going to move from poverty to prosperity. 70% of the economic growth sits in the emerging markets, or the fast-growing markets. They are all within an 8-hour flight distance from Dubai. You see the growth of Emirates Airlines, you see the efforts done by the government, DTCM. So we believe that Dubai is actually an unstoppable machine, and if I can use that word, I mean that positively. And being at the crossroads, we think there's further room for growth in the hospitality industry in Dubai. So 2020 fits perfectly well that strategy. It will bring more people, more visitors into Dubai. It further enhances the positioning of Dubai. It will develop a different area in Dubai with the building of the pavilions, the city, more hotels in that area. It will take place closer to the new airport, so you have that element as well. It will be ready to bring all those millions of visitors to Dubai. So I think I can't really think of any better place and any better example of hosting such a major event.
Also participating in the 2-day event is the European hotel group Melia Hotels International. The Vice President of Development Worldwide, Maria Zaraluki, stated that the UAE is one of the most active markets within the global hospitality industry, adding that the group has a few projects in the pipeline, which will be announced this year.
We are negotiating a very advanced situation several deals in Dubai and in Doha for primarily our premium brands from Grand Melia, Me and Melia brand. These are the 3 primary brands we are negotiating now. In Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Doha, Riyadh and Jeddah. These are the main locations where we are developing several negotiation process. In addition to that, of course, we're open to go to other locations. For example, Bahrain, we're negotiating several deals there. We even have been in Kuwait as well negotiating deals. So I think the region is booming and it's the right moment to come. If you see the track record of what has been Dubai for the last 10 years, and everything has been done and said by the Sheikh has been done. So I think that it's a very smart movement what they're doing. It's a very smart movement with the airport development that they are facing, how they are bringing clients from all segmentation of the market primary via Emirates and after with a low-cost carriers to secondary cities. So the affluence on this location, and in particular the location itself, the geographical location is so good that it's in the middle. So I think it's possible. I think that with the contribution of the government, the geographical situation of the country, and as well the track record of the country, I think it's possible, and well, we're here to help on that.
The Abu Dhabi municipality is offering investors to bid to develop up to 60 projects worth 6 billion dirhams. Officials at the municipality were quoted as saying that the projects are in 40 community service centres inside and outside of Abu Dhabi, which include restaurants, nurseries, multi-purpose halls and government service centres, as well as 4 commercial centres for the community. They added that there are 20 other investment projects with the possibility of increasing the number in the near future. The municipality offered 5 bids last week for projects in Banias, Al Shamka and the Al Nada Al Askriya, Al Samha and Khalifa B. Gulf Capital announced today that it has signed a 450 million Saudi Riyal groundbreaking financing facility deal with National Commercial Bank, a 10-year facility that will help finance its real estate development arm, Gulf Related's first real estate development in the kingdom. Gulf Related is focused on residential and high-end mixed-use real estate developments in the MENA region and is a joint venture partnership between Gulf Capital and US-based private real estate developer Related Companies. Gulf finance officials stated that the deal from NCB will allow them to launch a residential compound in Riyadh with a total development cost that is projected to be over 650 million Saudi riyals and will help fill the shortage of residential housing in the kingdom.
We are putting in the land that we already own, and we're putting additional equity for a total of equity of 200 million. And that is, and we're launching construction this week, where our contractors are mobilizing this week. So, and we expect that to take a 24-month construction period with the scheduled initial phase opening of May 2015.
Additionally, studies show that there is a huge demand for housing in Saudi Arabia, projected at 1.3 million residential units over the next 7 years, largely driven by domestic demand, with Saudi nationals making up more than 2/3 of the population. However, demand for housing and other services from expats have increased rapidly over the last 3 years, with a surge in the expat population by more than 20%, which is forecast to grow by 6% per year to reach 2.8 million by 2015.
The residential compound who offer very few units, like 13,000 units currently. The newest one was built 12 to 15 years ago, and that the demand for and the waiting list for people getting into compounds was anywhere between 12 and 18 months. So we feel very comfortable with that, and this is not only Western expats, but this is also from the Far East and Arab non-Saudi expats.
Emirates Post Group and Somalia have signed a memorandum of understanding where Dubai will act as the hub for mail forwarding as the African nation prepares to resume postal services after a gap of 23 years. The MOU was signed by Mr. Abdullah Hirsi, the Somali Minister of Information, Posts, Telecommunication and Transports, and Mr. Farhad Al-Hassani, the acting CEO of Emirates Post Group, who stated that they were delighted to play a key role in the restoration of postal services to Somalia. The postal network is nearly non-existent today in Somalia, a country covering an area of over 637,000 square kilometres and with a population of 9.9 million people. In 1991, Somalia had some 100 post offices and a postal staff of 2,165. Today, there is just one general post office in the capital and 25 staff.